Everyone is super excited because the 4th season of Bluey is coming soon.
What?
But have you noticed how many incredible details and Easter eggs are hidden in the latest Bluey mini-episodes? In the episode Tattoo Shop, Bandit is super excited to get a tattoo at Bluey and Bingo's imaginary studio. And right in the opening, we have a super cool Easter egg. Check out the episode title. In each of the numbers, ranging from 1 to 8, there's a different design showing all the tattoos the pups can make. They are a rainbow, a blue flower, a rose, a star, a purple flower, a kitten, a bunch of cherries, and a blue heart. That's some good advertising, huh, girls? And how cool is this? Bandit's tattoo includes almost all the designs they showcased on the menu. There are stars, butterflies, kittens, clouds, lots of hearts, and a rainbow. Bandit is the customer at the tattoo shop, and he wants something that gives him a cool attitude, like a fiery design. But as we already know, what his daughters create is far from his request. They use colored pencils to make a very colorful design, and guess who's in the tattoo? That's right, Unicorse. The one who loves to annoy everyone, feeds on children, and appeared in the 7th episode of the 3rd season. It's amazing that even though this bizarre mystical creature is a talkative nuisance, he still won over the Healer sisters, right?
I don't want a volleyball line lesson.
In the box episode, we can see the Healer family's clock in the background, showing 1:30. It's normal for the clock to show the time, of course, but what catches our attention is that in another episode, Brownie Bear, the clock shows the same time. It's as if the Healer family is always living at the same time. One might think these 2 episodes take place one after another, but that's not the case, since Bandit doesn't even appear in one of them. Well, maybe the family just likes to play and create games at the same time. Could be, right? That's crazy! But these aren't the only curious things these short Bluey episodes present. We're about to discover much more. So jump in, because another Cinewave is starting. Again in the box episode, when Chili, Bluey, and Bingo lay down to rest a bit, we get another clue about how much Bandit loves sports because there's a picture of a dog wearing a helmet on the wall. Could this be a famous athlete in the Bluey universe?
Why was I rolling?
And Bandit doesn't just enjoy watching races and sports matches. In the government mini-episode, while lying on the couch, something Bluey and Bingo's dad loves to do is read about football news in the newspaper. Back to the box mini-episode, everyone in the Bluey fan club knows that tennis balls are Easter eggs that the animators love to place in the series. They have appeared in several moments of the show, and that's why, when Unicorse comes to disturb the peace of the house, the pups jump on him, and tennis balls pop up in the middle of the chaos.
Oh, no fair. It's totally fair.
It doesn't stop there. Pay close attention to Chili's phone screen when she requests a relaxing song to sing. The screen becomes more colorful, but when the music changes to heavy metal, the screen gets darker. This is a cool detail to show the difference between these musical styles. Everyone knows that one thing Bluey and Bingo love to do is come up with new games. That's why, when they visit Grandma in the Blocks mini-episode, they build a huge structure in the apartment where she's staying, and that apartment is number 40, which means the family got to enjoy a great view from above. And if you're surprised by the Easter eggs in Bluey's new mini-episodes and are enjoying the video so far, comment #fan below in the comments.
Muffin, see you later, girls.
Bye, Bluey. Bye, Bingo.
Speaking of incredible Easter eggs left by the animators in Bluey, look who's hiding in the left corner of the scene in the Brownie Bear mini-episode. That's right, another long dog.
Blah. Okay, that's okay.
We know older people need a little extra care, like exercises and medications, which is why we see a medicine bottle on Grandma's sink. These could be the bottles of vitamins. Next to these medications, there's Grandma and Grandpa's food, as well as a bird food container. Grandma loves to cook so much that she has her own recipe book. I'd love to try one of those delights. I wonder if she'd lend me her book. In the drum episode, the 13th mini-episode, Bingo has fun playing the drums while her mom and sister talk to a store clerk. And during this scene, we see some records or CDs in the background. You can't read the titles, but each cover has a different style, as if they were names of bands that exist only in the Blue Pups universe. There's even one with just a puppy's face. Could he be the most famous singer in this world? Still in the music store, we see that the place is bigger than it seems since there's an arrow pointing upwards, indicating there's a second floor. But I'm sure Bingo wouldn't even care to check it out, since she already found her favorite musical instrument, the electric drums.
Now to relax.
You know those detective movies where someone goes to a detective for help? Well, that type of film is known as noir. And believe it or not, there's a Bluey mini-episode that references this genre. That's right, in Brownie Bear, Bandit plays a detective and Chili is the woman who asks for help. As soon as she enters the room, we see a map on the wall with some notes in the background. Could they be clues for other cases of the amazing detective? And under the table, we see Bluey and Bingo's dad's feet. And at the beginning of the same episode, we see one of Bluey's coolest Easter eggs. While she and her sister are modeling clay, we see the blue pup making a long dog. That's right, besides these dogs appearing as Easter eggs at various moments in the show, the series' protagonist has one in her hands.
Well, stick your thongs on.
I didn't bring them.
Since we're talking about what Bluey and Bingo are playing with, it's only fair to mention their mother too, as Chili is focused on something she's writing in the corner of the scene. Since she works in airports, the matriarch might be making some work notes. Or if it's another problem, she could be calculating the family's expenses for tax returns. That would explain why she was so concentrated and got irritated when Bandit disturbed her.
All right, maybe a quick game.
Everyone knows Bluey and her family live in Australia, but did you know they live in Queensland? That's right, and this detail is shown during the detective investigation in Brownie Bear. This detective is a puppet, just like Unicorse, so here's another cool detail. Bandit loves puppets. What other characters might he have? I'm super curious to find out.
Oh, okay.
The detective references continue. During the investigation, Detective Brownie Bear talks to Bingo, and in the game, she's dressed just like the world's most famous detective, Sherlock Holmes. If you also love Bluey's mini episodes and are enjoying this video, click the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss our upcoming daily videos. There's another joke in this scene. Detective Bingo in her hat is paid with just a lollipop. Another thing that stands out is the number of white towels Bandit is ironing. Look in the middle of the mist at how much fabric is back there. Bluey and Bingo's dad is really committed to the task, huh?
TV. Always people shouting at each other.
Have you ever imagined having a decorative gecko in your house? Would you like it? Or would it scare you every time? Well, I know the Healer family loves this little creature since they have a decorative gecko on their wall. And this same little animal also appears in the Sticky Gecko episode. One of the funniest decorations in the Healer family's living room are images of gnome relatives of Jeremiah. We can spot 2 of them in the Tattoo Shop episode, and the family must be big fans of these characters. And in the same scene, there's a tennis ball in the left corner. It's camouflaged as a drawer handle. After a long day, Chili and her daughters lie down to rest on the couch, trying to listen to relaxing music while Unicorse interrupts them and makes the machine switch to heavy metal. And the cool thing about this scene is that the device is a parody of Alexa, but in the show, they call it Box. At Grandma's house, we see several cool details about her life, including a roll of yarn and knitting needles in a corner near the couch. I can just imagine her knitting while watching something on TV next to Grandpa, and if she has this knitting kit, she must have made many clothes, right? Could that scarf hanging on the coat rack be made by her? I wouldn't doubt it. Still in Bluey's 11th mini episode, Grandma and Grandpa are staying at a seaside hotel, and the girls and Chili come to visit them. What's cool is that the entire apartment has a theme, and in several places, we can see decorations related to the sea and the beach, with starfish ornaments and paintings of trees and plants in the living room. I love Bluey's mini episodes. They are short stories, but just as fun as the full episodes. While we wait for the 4th season, it's a great way to get our Bluey universe fix. We picked really 2 cool videos that are perfect for you to keep enjoying fun content with us. Just pick the ones you like the most and click on it. Thanks, and enjoy your video!